Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
Welcome back to our channel and back to Joel's car.
Yes, we haven't been in my car for over a year.
I know. I mean, it's been a long time. I did say, oh, have you cleaned it, Joel? He said, no, I don't know why you think it looks clean.
No, I don't know. I literally have never cleaned it. I've had this car 2 years and I've never cleaned it.
Embarrassing to admit, isn't it?
That is. I know, but I just don't. Cleaning a car to me is a waste of time.
Really?
I want to pay someone to do it, but because of lockdown, I don't think many people have been cleaning inside of cars. They've been doing the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no worries, no shade. We just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's been going on. The last time we sat in your car and did a video like this, we ended up answering loads of deep questions. So I just thought, let's just dive into another one of those.
Yeah, let's do it.
And just let people know what's going on.
Right, well, we have got some questions via Instagram. So
I thought you were going to be like, wow, we've had a massive fallout.
Massive fallout, that's
huge.
What's happened. Never. So Technicon, our fave, says, how does it feel to have 300,000 plus subscribers? How does that feel?
Do you know what, Joel? It just feels the same as having 100,000.
It does.
Or 40,000.
Yeah.
Or it's because we don't meet our subscribers ever. So we don't really, it doesn't feel real to us.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, because we just love making videos, it does just feel the exact same. Obviously, it's nice to see that and have a bit of an ego boost and go, okay, we've done well, like, well done. This is this is great. But yeah, it doesn't, day to day, it doesn't feel any different.
No, I definitely don't wake up and go 301. Definitely, that's not me.
No, exactly.
But really good question, Tech. Thank you for asking.
Very good. So this is a good one. It says, if either of you really disliked or thought that you chose the wrong love partner, would you tell each other?
What, would I be like, Joel, I've chosen the wrong one?
Or if I thought, for example, if I thought that Atch was not a good match for you,
got it.
Or you thought my partner wasn't a good match for me, would we tell each other?
No. Would you?
I think unless they'd done something really bad and toxic and I thought that they were terrible, then I might feel like I have a duty to be like, have you thought about this? But like,
I've been a cheerleader for all of your partners.
Yeah.
And until there's a reason not to be.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if they need to do something wrong, like just because and I like Atch, so it's not that, but as in just if I just was like, oh, I don't like you, I would never say like anything.
It's not going to serve me it's just not going to serve anyone.
No.
I know some people would be like, oh my gosh, like be the friend that like tells them the thoughts, but that's not me.
No.
I could not upset the balance. I remember one time one of my exes, and remember when he like not made me, but was really annoyed when I didn't go and help him out. Instead I saw my family, so I left my family to go and do that thing for him.
Yeah.
And you did tell me, you were like, oh, don't feel bad.
I know.
Like, and I was like, really? Like I felt so bad. You were like, no, your family come before that, like him, this boyfriend. And this was ages ago, by the way. And so you do say when something's out of line, and then once it was over that relationship, I was like, yeah, that was out of line. I shouldn't have dropped everything to go and do that for him.
Yeah, and also criticizing you for just reading self-help books. I think I remember telling you like there's nothing wrong with doing that, and he forced you to read other books. Fiction. And you didn't enjoy it, and I was like, if you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
I wanted to read my self-improvement books. I had like some amazing books I was reading. I was made to feel like I shouldn't be reading them because I don't need help. You don't need help. I was like, well, I'm just trying to be wiser.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to be my best version of myself. Yeah,
and I think everyone needs help actually.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I do too.
But yeah, that's a really good question, and I think that we're quite similar in that unless they give you a reason to speak up, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be like, oh, I hate your partner's clothing.
Yeah,
I would never say anything like that.
No, it's true. Okay, so the next question is, how are the house moves going? How are you coping?
Okay, you've got quite a lot of news on house stuff. I will just let you know, I mean, I've done a video on my channel, I'm not sure when it's coming out, but my house move's postponed, so I'm not moving until like May 10th.
Okay.
So yeah, mildly stressful, but you'll find out about that later.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it. It's very stressful. Boxes everywhere. Leah's just seen it for the first time, my house. Boxes everywhere, bit of a mess, decorating, building work a little bit, so it's a bit stressful. I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor. My sleep's not been great, but I've been using an app called Loona, and Loona are actually sponsoring today's video. We're very lucky to be working with them, so just want to tell you about them. I've recommended them to Leah, and Leah's been trying it out
as well.
It's so good.
Yeah, I can tell that like you've actually needed something to just unwind and relax, because this is like anxiety times 10 for you in there, because it's just out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. And I think what Loona is not like a normal sleeping app where I've listened to like rain noises on my phone on YouTube or things like that to get to sleep, but Loona has something called sleepscapes, and so it's like animation, storytelling, narration, soundscapes.
It's so good. So you've got the visual part of it, which is like kind of unties the knots in the mind, I feel.
Yeah.
Because it's like you'll be watching the story unfold, and then randomly like a bit of the furniture will become coloured in, and you can't help but go on a little journey with every story.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. They don't recommend that you put it on and then fall asleep. It's kind of something you do 10-15 minutes before you sort of then go to sleep.
Yeah, it's sort of in preparation. So this is work that you do to unwind, to like get rid of all those intrusive thoughts. And I just find it so cool. I've never seen anything like this.
What would you normally do before bed?
Normally I'd scroll through Instagram or scroll through TikTok until I'm literally, my eyes are closing, and then I put my phone away.
Really?
So I feel like that I don't want to get into that habit. So 15 minutes before going to bed, I'll go on Loona, listen to a soundscape, and just get absorbed in that world on my phone.
And the sounds and the narration and the calming voice just kind of like, just puts you at ease, really. It's very nice.
It's great.
So guys, do check out Loona. It's a free trial. You can go download it on the App Store or the Google Play Store. I believe you can be on both. We're Apple.
It's iOS and Android.
That's it.
We've also got a barcode, so if you want to scan this barcode, if you're tech savvy, it will take you straight to the app. But yeah, 7-day free trial. Definitely try it out.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Leah.
Okay.
When will there be more merch available?
Do you know what, John? I do not have the answer to this question. I saw a comment that was like, oh, sorry to break it to you, but that merch just looks like hotel robe or something. And I was like, oh, that was the idea.
That's
it was
the point.
Like the Joel Lia hotel. Like that was the vibe we were going for.
That is so
funny.
Like, what did you, because it was white and it had a gold embroidery.
We designed the crest.
We designed it all to look like a hotel robe. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted.
Took the pictures in a hotel for it to like, that was the whole PR thing of it. Like every promo video was us in a hotel being like, the Joel Lia hotel, like was meant to be luxurious.
Yeah.
And it is luxurious.
It is.
Don't know when they're coming back because I mean, we're just at the moment, it's not our top priority.
No.
And like being totally transparent and honest with you guys, cost of robes, cost of embroidery, cost of all of that, like it's not
the factory, like dispatching
all
things.
Of that, dealing with returns, like doing a merch line in general for YouTubers is not something that any YouTuber would choose to do for a profit, because there's really not that much in it. There's not that much wiggle room or space for,
because I think people have watched Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's documentary with the palette and they're like, they make millions, and they think it's like that
for
everyone, and like so much smaller. And unless you're selling millions of units,
it's not the one.
It's not the one. It's not a money making thing. So whenever we have done merch, it's because we genuinely love it.
Yeah.
And it will be the same in the future. When we finally come out with more merch, it will be because we really want to release it.
Exactly. Like it's something for the community, it's for everyone else and for us to be included in, and the profit's just not it. That comes second, because there isn't really any. Really, honestly, when you see the numbers, you're like, really?
Yeah, you're like, how? I think we've messaged our merch team before being like, sorry, are you sure? But we've sold 200 of those. Like, why aren't we millionaires?
Me and you sell like 10 robes and we're like, why can't we buy this house?
Yeah, it's so funny. We're so ridiculous.
But yeah, just genuinely, there's not much wiggle room in it. I said wiggle room, I meant meat. There's not much meat in it.
Meat, that's it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what
I know what you mean.
Alright, what's another one? Oh my god.
What?
If you could have a third person on your channel, who would it be?
Oh my god. Yeah, imagine if it was Joel and Lia, and who would it be?
There's no one that could fit in.
There's no one. The only person I can think of.
Someone that doesn't speak, like Ava.
Yeah, Ava. Ava could be on our channel. No, I don't know. Christy, as you guys know, she's our best friend, and she fits, like, as a three, we have the same sense of humour and everything, so she would fit in, but at the same time,
she'd be too serious. No shade, Christy. Like, I'd say this to your face.
Also, Christy is so talented at filmmaking. She just couldn't do a video like this where she just put zero effort in. No. Whereas Leah and I specialise in doing videos that require zero effort.
We do. We're the unscripted duo.
Yeah.
There's not many duos or even channels that are just as unscripted as us.
Yeah.
That might come across low effort. That might come across talent. You decide.
Yeah, you decide.
I know what I've decided.
Yeah, that requires a lot of talent. Yeah. So sorry, but it does.
Right, that was a really good question.
Wasn't it? I love these juicy questions. I always wish I could answer this question.
Go on.
And I can't. It's from Donnie. Hey, Donnie.
Hiya, Donnie.
What is your funniest moment filming? And it's like, there are so many, and that I can't remember them. And
there's been funny moments. I don't know. Like, there's just been times we've cracked up, but I can't remember them. I remember cracking up, but I don't know what it was for or about.
And like, that's all I have. The memories of Joel Lia, especially during the pandemic, of not being able to do our job properly.
Yeah.
Is like, I miss just laughing hysterically, crying, laughing, like, and just being silly.
We just crack up.
Don't we?
I know. We just egg each other on. and like not in egg, but we just enable each other. I'll say something, you're a yes, but we yes each other. That's what it is. As soon as you film with someone else or you just talk to other people and they don't yes your ideas and they just, sorry, it sounded like I was gonna cry. It sounded like I was gonna cry. Like,
it's just so
as soon as my boyfriend just doesn't enable me, I just can't get on with it.
No, it's true. And you're like, well, why haven't you gone along with that? Like, Leah would have gone along with that. Just go along with it, have fun.
Yeah, like if you say something that's completely out of the ordinary, like if you're like, I will encourage you to go with that. How far can you take it? How much of a celeb can you become from selling 10 robes?
And that's the thing, we love to be ridiculous. And like, we're not afraid to be ridiculous.
And it's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. And I'm sure there's people even watching this video that are getting so angry at just our personalities and ridiculousness. But it's fine, because the majority of people, over 300,000, as Tech has pointed out, do like it. So that's all we focus on.
Thank you, Tech, for pointing out. What's a barista? Or barista?
Why have you asked that to us? We're not lawyers.
Either someone who makes coffee or someone who does legal stuff.
I just think that's such a random question.
I know, it is random, isn't it? Why would they ask us? It's like when people go like, hey, I'm coming to London. Actually, no, that's quite related.
Yeah.
When you go, hey, any recommendations for London? You're like, oh, I'm not a travel agent.
I'm not a travel agent, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Like, we can give you some of our favourite coffee shops, but they're not like fantastic. It's just like, I like Costa.
Joel loves Costa.
I love Costa. Leah hates it.
Honestly.
That's one thing we disagree. That wasn't a question, but I'm going to pretend it is. What do you guys disagree on?
Costa coffee.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, imagine if they come to us for an integration and they're like, oh, sorry, Leah says she doesn't like this coffee.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I like their hot chocolate.
And you love their tiffin.
Oh, yeah. Yes. You know what, Joel? Maybe I do love Costa.
Maybe you do, yes.
I'm like, Costa.
Costa coffee. Oh, I can't wait to go back.
You know what, Joel? I had a hot coffee from there once, went right through me, shut through the eye of a needle. That was the end. And we were working on a job in a train station, and I had to keep running to the loo. Remember that job when we were giving out at Paddington? I had a Costa that day. I could not.
And was that when you needed like a pass to go to the train toilets, and you're like, give me a pass. I can hurt myself.
Oh, we've worked the hard job.
We have, and that's why we just love what we're doing now, because it's like we've done the hard jobs.
I know. It's so funny. I was talking to someone the other day about like family channels that have basically given birth to celebrities, because these kids have already got this huge following, and they've grown up, and then they're now kind of working and making a lot of money doing what they do. And I was like, isn't it funny? Like, they've never had to do the shit jobs. And then the person I was talking to was like, well, no, they do have to do the shit jobs because they have to share their life. That's shit. And I was like,
so insulting.
I was like, oh, I actually think that's the fun bit.
That is the fun bit. But the thing is, if you've grown used to it, we've got friends who've pretty much gone straight from education into YouTube, and now they're making the decision to not do YouTube and to get like proper jobs in inverted commas. I hate that phrase, but you know what I mean. Traditional jobs. And we've said, I think it's because we've done the other way around, when we have had a traditional job, and now we're so appreciative because we hated that. Whereas if you're just used to it, maybe those kids will be like so ungrateful for it, and not in a horrible way. They just will be like, oh, I wonder what it's like to work in an office. I wonder what it's like to have colleagues. Tell you, it's overrated.
It's not fun, guys.
The only colleague I'm interested in is
Okay. Joel, is it weird to see and hear yourself in videos? Is it weird?
At first, very weird. Do you remember like one of our first ever Q&As, like in my living room?
We really like TV and film. We were so shy.
We were so shy. That is cringe. But now we're so used to seeing our faces and our voices. You know when you first hear your voice back ever in your life, you're like, ew, I don't sound like that. I don't get that anymore, do you?
No,
you're just like, that's my voice.
That's the voice, yeah. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
That's it. You're right. It's the initial thing.
Yeah.
You film anyone and they go, oh, is that what I sound like? Yeah. And you go, it is, yeah.
It is. Yeah, in my head, like now that head voice and the real voice is exactly the same. Whereas
do you have a head voice? Like, do you have Joel talking to himself?
Well, you know when you first heard yourself, and you sound different. Like everyone thinks they sound different to when they hear themselves back.
You're right.
But now that voice is exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
No change of opinion here.
No.
Agreed.
So it's agreed.
So yeah, wow, what a great catch up.
Yeah, that was fun.
This would have been probably one of our like members catch up, because this is the kind of style of video that we do on members only. But you know what? Here we go. Here's a little teaser for anyone who's not a member.
Well, you know what? The last time we did a Q&A, we probably had about 250,000 subscribers. So we've got a big chunk of people who have maybe never seen an up-to-date Q&A.
You know what? Your memory, fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah.
memories.
Thank you. Well, I did just kind of make up that number, but I know that early 2020, when we last did a proper Q&A.
Was that when we went to the yoga retreat and we did it in the car?
Well, yeah, last time we were in the car doing a Q&A, it was yoga retreat, January 2020.
So we're nowhere near 300 then?
No.
Wow.
So if you've not seen one of these before, then leave us a comment down below. Consider becoming a member. Just so you know, we hate being salesy, but it's less than $1 a month and you get bonus videos.
Yeah, it's so good actually. That is so worth it.
Yeah, that is a good deal.
I love that.
Yeah.
Netflix, Amazon, member Joel and Gia.
Joel and Gia. Gia. Just our ship name.
Gia.
And also don't forget to check out Loona, guys. The link will be down below. I've been sleeping so well.
Well done, Joel. I've been getting really into it. I prefer just to not watch the soundscapes, just totally honest, and I just prefer to listen to the sound rather than watching the story.
Yeah.
But that's just me. So definitely give it a try and see how you get on, guys. And we'll chat to you all in the comments.
Yeah, we'll see you in the comments. See you for another video. Bye.
Bye.